icy.
I am actually. It's nice to get going. It's nice to have this
The track is wet. I was like, in the first corner, I was like, oh, so much confidence. And then I just, I went up straight to her. I was like,
Okay.
okay.
Back to the box. Yeah. Park it and wait. I don't have the talent for this right now.
I was like, well, let's give it some time. 2024, though, yeah.
Yeah, 27. To get my head in 23 and like
I found when it bounces too much, I cannot breathe as well.
you cannot calm down.
Yeah.
You don't recover, let's say.
This corner was the point.
Fully straight behind this grandstand.
There's a damp patch on the brakes. Then this was it. Like as soon as you got past,
There's a couple of damp spots
yeah.
out wide. Boxes there.
Yeah. I was a bit worried about the pit entry being wet too. I crawled around this corner because I was like, if the last corner's wet, then this corner's 1, 2, 3, 4 entry.
Yeah.
7 entry.
One was the worst.
1 was the worst. Yeah.
We've got plenty of time.
Honestly, I think we can use up. When do you think it starts to bottleneck the rump? Then? I would say I'm happy to go because I've got a consecutive stint now.
Yeah.
I'm happy to do that.
In Barcelona, obviously I've just done my stint. Carlos is about to do his. We're here for a 2-day test, getting up to speed, shaking off some rust in an old Williams car.
Yeah. Half day each, no? More or less.
I like this half day.
Yeah.
I wish Bahrain was half days.
Me too. But they make us do full days, which for our neck and fitness is more of a challenge, but we should be fit enough. I think it's only allowed to be used a car of a 2-year-old car, at least 2-year-old car, and for at least for a driver like me that I've never driven Williams car before, at least it helps you to understand a bit of the trends of how to drive a Williams car. You obviously are getting adapted to the steering wheel, to the way the team operates. You do your first test with your engineers. You just test, and you just run and on a Williams car, which is better than staying at home, or definitely a lot better than in the simulator for a driver. So it's actually really useful for all that. Unfortunately, we don't have the same performance in the 2023 car than what we will have in the 25 car, but it still helps you to test and get up to speed.
So pull this and push this.
There's always a bit of a reset in the morning with the humidity in the air and the track is not amazing, but it definitely won't be at the state it was this morning because it was mostly turn one as well. But I think, yes, if we see that it diverges everything, maybe we can just do a fast, slow, fast on this one, not use this one and do 3 runs. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so 5 mil either side, or is the buckle center?
5 per side.
Okay.
More. Do 5 in short.
Are you happy with the switch? P1, P2? If you don't worry. When you stop in there, I will turn it off, and then you get familiar. Is this switch here?
Yeah.
Is this switch here? You go lift it up, and then go right, or lift it up and pull it towards you.
So we have 3 high fuel, when I think we can do ABA, which is your start, because start with that is most affordable. In the middle, you do the LICO, let's define the target 1, 2, depending on how much you felt you manage on that first run. And the last one you can do... Yes, exactly. In terms of priority, in terms of LICO, at the time we would have targeted 10, 1, 4, 7 and 5 in terms of priority. And lateral management, turn 9 was not that important as turn 4. For us the priority was 3, 13 and 14, and only after turn 9 and 4 for lateral management.
Okay, so 3,
13 and 14 the biggest for lateral management. And in terms of the wind, I think it's interesting to see that it had picked up quite a bit in the last sector on your from between your first new set to the last new set. Picked up quite a bit. Yes. The rest is quite sheltered, quite similar to be honest than 3, but he has picked up quite a bit. So especially on the high fuel, with where these corners are important to manage, careful of the sliding there. Okay.
I think one of the reasons why in high speed I struggle a bit is because I lift a lot, but there's a lot of power in that area. So you have to be very shallow lift in order to not lose too much power. If you have so much power in this area, that you see what I mean? If you have less power in this area, if you lift 10-20%, you don't lose so much drive from the car.
I can prepare something and then we have a look.
This is like day 3, day 4. Quite a new relationship still.
Yeah, we've had a couple of days back at base, but I think we're both like trying to conversate a lot about the team and about the car. Share some opinions, share some backgrounds and things. I think we're looking forward both to, like we're doing here, spend a bit more time together with the engineers and kind of share our feedback together.
I would say that it's most likely more around the openness and seeing the journey and the project that Williams are on. It's a little bit different to maybe Carlos can say, but at a top team when you're fighting for podiums and wins, it can be in a weird way more individual. And what Carlos said before around us being open and sharing our experiences is for the benefit of the team, and we're using Carlos' experience, my experience to push us forward.
Yeah.
So the run plan then is more spaced out as you said.
Yes. So this is more space out. This is going to 6 minutes. There's more space out before the consecutive and more space out here. So we have a bit more room. We have half an hour margin if we need to have any delays, so it's a bit more free.
Okay.
The key bit, this one is an install, but keep temperature in the tires because it's going to be rewrapped. We check we are happy, and if we want to anticipate that, we think the truck is okay. We don't have to wait that 10 minutes.
Yeah, let's bring that forward.
Yes, exactly.
Track is fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you guys.
Anything you wanna? I was gonna run this. Well, we're gonna run this safety in Bahrain. Do you need anything to be done, please?
Yeah, in the bed.
Yeah.
No, I like it.
Just think about it. Let us know.
I like it.
Thanks for Carlos.
Those are all 5-6 minute turnarounds, so they need to be fairly slick so that it doesn't fall off the end of the page. Track temp a few minutes ago on the circuit feed is 19.19. I think from when they ran in the morning on their software notes, I think it was about 8 on the temp. This is a kind of rewrap set and wait for it to cool down and go again, hence the slightly bigger gap. And then we'll see if we can infer on the baseline to the next run any kind of insight into the tools. And then we start cycling through these with a few planned changes and then perhaps a few unplanned ones.
Yep. I look outside with us.
You'll be praying for 23 degrees in about 3 months' time.
I think what we both just want to make sure is that we're being as open as possible in order to collaborate and to drive and push this team forward together. We both know in order to do that, we need to share some of our secrets that I might be bringing from my previous past, or things that he would know from the last 2 years in the team. And by sharing these two things together and combining them, we will probably accelerate the process of improvement. No? So I think just making sure we both stay as open as possible and as together as possible to drive the team forward, that's the main target. And that should take care of the results.